This is News Tonight.
Good evening, I'm Glenda Chong. Tonight's top stories. Now it's back to school and more primary school students can soon take part in more activities. Singapore students continue to outperform at the International Baccalaureate examinations. More than half of the perfect scores are from here. 15,000 people evacuated as Malaysia contends with continuous flooding. Rivers remain at dangerous levels despite a break in the rain. And also tonight, now although donations to thrift shops have been on the rise, volunteers haven't. Fewer people are helping out. More students in Singapore are excelling in the International Baccalaureate examinations. The cohort that sat for the November exams has scored an average of 40.6 points, an increase of about 2 points from the previous year. The national average also exceeds the global mark of 32 points.
Benjamin Sin is one of 133 who put up a perfect score in the latest IB cohort. He's also the president of the Anglo-Chinese School Independent Philharmonic Orchestra and an officer in the St. John's Ambulance Brigade. But there's one thing his schoolmates do not know about the high achiever. A few months before the examinations, Benjamin donated stem cells to his father, who was diagnosed with a rare form of late-stage blood cancer.
I wanted to keep this aspect of my teenage life normal. I didn't want my entire image to be characterized by my personal struggle. I wanted the people around me to form their own impressions of me.
He had to take 2 weeks away from school to prepare for the life-saving transplant.
All my subject teachers had to find out, and they couldn't have been more supportive, During my time away from school, they checked in with me via Microsoft Teams. They made sure that I was caught up with the content covered in lessons that I was absent. Then they also just checked in with me, and they offered a lot of support emotionally, especially.
Now that his father is cancer-free, Benjamin's heart is set on studying medicine, specializing in cancer and blood diseases. At the School of the Arts, more than half scored 42 points and above. Tasneem Begum, who scored 43 points, has always been full of life, with a passion for community service through the arts. But the self-inflicting pressure took a toll on her mental health.
So my entire self-worth or my value was defined by the grades that I got and how well that I did. And I wouldn't realize that my attitude towards my success and my attitude towards my value and my self-worth was actually harming me more than it was doing me good.
Tasneem sought comfort in her loved ones, who constantly reminded her that she was worth more than her grades.
I also changed my approach to learning a bit towards the end of IB, which I wish I'd done earlier, but it's okay. I started to enjoy what I learned. So I took my time with studying, and I didn't study just to pass an exam, but I studied because I was interested in what I had to know.
The aspiring Foreign Service officer hopes to study political science and international relations in university.